Welcome back to my channel again. Today I'm here with a new video, and it's just going to be a short video because I'm just simply going to talk with you. So today I thought that we are going to talk about what expenses do I have while living in Canada. So let's start the video, and if you like the video, please do not forget to hit like, share and subscribe. So starting with the video, what expenses do I have here? The basic expense that we can talk about, and which is the biggest expense out here, is the rent that you pay. The amount of rent that you pay here in Canada is quite high, starting from a minimum of $600 and it goes up to $700, $800 and $1,200 depending on the room that you are living in. As I live in a basement, so I right now pay $650 per month, which is quite a huge amount for the students who are initially coming and for the candidates even who have taken their PRs and have come here initially. So for them it's really difficult to pay this much without having a nice job. So it's really important to have a nice job when you land here. Second thing that you need to spend money on is your grocery. Grocery usually depends on you how you spend money on your grocery, because I'm the one who buys grocery bi-weekly and not weekly, because it's really tough to spend money every week when you don't have a job in which you get a lot of amount. As the basic wage rate here in Canada is $15.50 for now, so even if you're earning 40 hours a week, you do not get to spend as much as you want like you used to do back in your home country, just because you had a support of your parents. So you have to think cautiously and just go carefully about your budget, how to spend and how to bifurcate the amount that you have to take out from the monthly payments or from the monthly budget that you are getting. So this gets really difficult. So the grocery that I bi-weekly purchase is usually around $120 without anything that is extra. If I talk about extra, that means the things like buying bakery products, buying something that you like and you feel like eating instantly, like the snacks and everything, because snacks are also quite expensive out here if you are not earning extra. If you have a single job, if you have just one job on which you're getting a basic wage rate, it becomes really difficult for you to spend a huge amount on your food. So apart from that, if I talk about the calculation monthly of the grocery that I spend is around $250. So this is the minimum I'm telling you. The people who do not love to curb their budgets on grocery, they love to spend it, and it goes up to $400 a month for them, and they usually keep eating from outside as well. So once you order it from Uber Eats, it usually takes $20-25 or minimum $15 per meal that you order. So I'm not a foodie, I would say, and I don't have that much capacity to eat food too. That is why I keep it minimal and is properly measured what I eat, how many days I eat bread, eggs and cereals, and what all I need during the particular month. So everything is like sorted, because in my head I know what exactly to eat, how to eat, what fruits when to eat. I have a proper timing for everything, so it doesn't become that difficult for me to spend. But for the people who do not manage their grocery expenses, for them it goes out of hand sometimes and it becomes equivalent to the rent they pay. So I don't want to be making the same mistakes. That is what I've learned here, because if you manage your expenses in the beginning, it becomes really easy for you to tackle the problems which might come suddenly in the near future. Suppose if you have to pay an extra amount on something, so you definitely can do that if you have a little saving with you. So this is what it is all about rent and grocery. And there's one more expense that I do majorly is my transportation, on which I usually spend $250. As when we travel, so there is a bus fare that we need to pay. One side it's somewhere around $3.10, and if you're paying in cash, so it's around $4 per ride, or when we are traveling one side. So when you're traveling like twice a day, so it makes somewhere around $6.20 or nearly $6.50 or $7 a day. So if you count that, and if you're traveling like different routes, it charges more. Like if you're traveling a different route in a single day, so you might have to pay double the amount that you're paying for the single day. Suppose if you're paying $6 a day, so you need to spend $12 a day because your route was different. So this is also one of the major expenses. And then comes your phone bill. You cannot run away from the phone bill. If you have a phone, if you have a network, you have to pay for it, of course. So you have to pay minimum of $50 on any network that you are taking. And because everything is with taxes, so you need to pay a minimum of $50 everywhere, and it goes up to 60-70 depending upon the needs of the GB that you're using within a month. And not just this, you tend to eat outside sometimes, and you feel like having coffee because the temperature is quite low here in Canada. So most of the times you are spending on your coffees, teas, and bakery products that you're buying from outside, just because you have little cravings during the day when you're going outside. So it definitely adds up to your bill. Yeah, so this is the basic spending that I do. And apart from that, if you talk about luxury spending, then you definitely have to have a lot of budget for that. And if I talk about luxury, that means whatever you want to buy in terms of clothes, shoes, anything extra, like going to a restaurant and eating food there, having buffets. So there's a lot of things that you can do in terms of spending, but then when you think about the expenses in total, you tend to avoid such expenses, and that's something I think logical too. So these are the basic expenses that I do, and I think that we should not control our urges to enjoy the life just because we don't have that much money, but definitely we should keep a track of what we are spending and what we are not, because I'm in a different country, and I have to manage everything on my own, and mostly people who live here have to do the same. So it becomes necessary to know your expenses and manage them instead of splurging all the money and wasting it. So this is what I do, and I hope you came to know about what expenses usually do I have apart from the luxury. This is not the luxury that I told you. This is just the normal expenses that everyone has when they're living in Canada. So this is it, and I hope you got some idea what expenses do I really have here living in Canada. And yeah, that's it. Please do not forget to hit like, share and subscribe.